sneak peek. So we've got some new vans that have come in again. So on Friday's video we had a look at some of the motorhomes etc that come in. We've had a couple more caravans come in since we did that video, so we might have a look back through at some of the other stuff that had come in if we didn't see that. There's one that we missed as well. There's a motorhome that's hopefully coming in, well that's going to be about a week or so before that one comes in. So nice 6-berth family vans. We started to get the family vans back through again, so we're just starting there to actually build up a bit of a stock of family vans. So this is one that's literally just come in, and again, things that we sort of found problem wise. So we've literally just been and bought this, and I'll run you through the problems that we found, what we were looking for when we were sort of buying it. So really nice van. It's the newer sort of construction, so we've only really got wood in the ceiling and in the floor, and then the boarding that they used on these, because it was the newer one, isn't as bad as the older stuff. So
what do you mean isn't as bad? If
they leak, they don't sort of damage all the wall boarding. Oh, right. But good on that side of things. But what we did notice is a little stress mark on the unit there.
Oh yeah?
So just really, I don't know whether it's been, again, there's no, sometimes these bend and have problems, and I think what's possibly happened is that is right over where the wheel is. So again, potholes etc sending shocks through the panels, and I think that's all that's actually happened. But the problem is we can't really do anything to repair that. You're not going to replace that complete unit because it would be a massive job.
Be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Because it's all attached to the back of here as well, isn't it?
So just cosmetic really. So not anything, it's not going to cause any issues, but it's just cosmetic. So obviously there's that. Nice layout. So we've got the double bed at the front, the bunks and everything on the back there, and then we've got a side washer. We've got no legs down properly, so it can't jiggle around too much in this. It's got the extractor fan, it's got the microwave and all your normal bits and bobs, so all of that was fine. The other thing that we've spotted outside the van then was
let's have a look in the washroom.
The tyres. So it's got 2019 tyres on there, so they need replacing, so that's something that we need to do when we sell it back through again. So that was something that we had to adjust the price on. It's got a nice Thor awning, so that's a fixed canopy on the top, so you don't see that much on caravans that often, so that's a nice feature. So for a good family van, we've got external 230-watt sockets, external barbecue, external locker underneath the bed, because again that was a special edition, the motor mover, and then that awning. That is going to be about 14,000-ish. Another 5-berth that's then just come in, so it's the Coachman Festival. It's got again motor mover. I haven't actually looked at this one properly as yet. And inside, so again it's like a family adventure day today.
Oh gosh,
so
it's
nice,
yellow in here, isn't it?
Nice big seats. I like the yellow. Mustard. Oh, I tell you what, they're mustard. They're mustard.
It's just unusual. It's not something you're used to seeing, is it, in a caravan?
I think it's quite
it's
light.
Quite sunny and spring-like, isn't it?
I like that.
It's quite a happy colour, isn't it?
Exactly. Let us know in the comments what you think about the yellow curtains.
Is it cheering you up?
It is. It's made me feel really positive. Nice bunk beds again on this one. So it is just the 5-berth. So
is that decal standard? I quite like that.
No, they've put that on there.
I quite like that.
Yeah, it looks quite alright to be fair. Some people might not like it, some people will. So good washroom. The side bunk bed on this, it is just a single bed, so you've got 2 bunk beds, so a really good actual 4-berth, where you've got 2 kids, their beds are made up, you
and
just
then
make
you've got
yours.
Kitchen table like there.
Exactly.
Breakfast table.
Same thing on this, everything was perfect except for the tyres.
Tyres again.
So again, tyres need replacing, so that's something that we'll do. And they've got the IKEA bin on there.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Is that
the
the
IKEA
first
bin.
time we've had one with an IKEA
No, we've had
bin
that
on
a
it?
couple of times. Yeah. So again, to check your tyres, so there's a little box And these are 25th week of 2021, so they're just literally coming up to 5 years old. So this year they need replacing, so obviously got to do that when we put it through the service, etc.
Even when they look like brand new and you can't see anything on them.
So motorhome exactly the same on that. So realistically, we just had a motorhome in, and on his MOT they did put his tyres down as an advisory because of the age. Now some MOT centres don't do that, so I don't think they've done it on this, have they?
No.
But to be fair, the motorhome looked like brand spanking new all the way around.
Look at this one here. You can see the tread on it is still really good because it's hardly done any miles.
It's only done 5,000 miles, this motorhome, from brand new, and the tyres are 2016 again. If I can find the box, I can't see it. So there they are. So 4816, so they're the original tyres from brand spanking new. So again, they need changing, unfortunately, so it's something that we've got to do. They're expensive on the motorhomes because they just are. We never looked in this. We got this on Friday's video, we didn't look in it,
didn't we?
This has
the Adria. It's been reserved.
Yeah, that's been reserved already. So on Friday we had a quick look in that Adria, and that we sort of said, oh, we think this is going to go straight away again. And it did. Seems like it has. So this one is getting sold as spares or repairs. There's a bit of blue staining.
Elddis though, isn't it? What she said about how old this is.
Apparently they have now announced that they are stopping Caravan production.
Oh, officially, properly.
Officially.
Oh, okay.
I didn't bother to look into it and find it because I didn't want to keep harping on about it, to be fair. But yeah, so this has had some damp and blue stains, so we've got to sell it as spares for repairs because we just haven't got time to actually put in. And then can you see that big blue mark? So that's what you're looking for on your Caravan. So again, if it's your own van and you're sort of saying, actually I'm going to keep it for however long, I'm not, you could just have that sealed up, know that it's not leaking anymore, and live with the blue stains.
It's not like it's obvious, is it? It's in a cupboard.
Yeah. The problem with that is, for us to do it, we have to repair all of that, cut it all out, put all new stuff in there. It's quite expensive to do that, so it's not really worth us spending the time and money to do that, unfortunately, which is a real shame because this van is absolutely stunning.
I was going to say, it's a lovely van, isn't it?
There was a reading as well around the bed. I think the locker door, there was a damp reading around that as well, so that really needs just to be resealed. I think they might have done a little bit on there, but realistically it's just best to go over. So if you're interested in this, we'll go through and show you all the bits and bobs on it exactly, and try and advise on what needs doing. But yeah, a good van, which is quite a lot cheaper than sort of anything else out there. So for somebody, it's a good bargain. And
so how does it compare to one if it was
about £4 cheaper?
Oh right, so yeah, it's worth doing then, isn't it? Really worth living with. It's a nice van otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, it's got the it's got a motor mover. It's got those lovely. I like that coloured side on that. That looks really,
it's got that nice
nice
big sunroof in it too, in the middle.
Yeah.
Skylight.
We looked in the laser. We'll show you again. This is beautiful. 2025. So a really nice, nearly 12 months old. Different layout. We've not really had many of these. So seating at the front, the nice big kitchen area, nice big fridge freezer. So again, good sized fridge freezer. And then in the middle you've got your washroom. So you've got your toilet section to the left hand side, shower to the right, and then single beds. So yeah, really nice layout. This has also then got your self-leveling, and it's got motor movers, 4-wheel drive motor movers, I believe. So yeah,
it's got self-leveling on it too. Wow,
very nice one. I like it a lot.
He likes it.
So this is 36,995.
What would you say the colour of that upholstery is? Because I sort of think it's almost green, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
green,
like a
grey, isn't it?
a grey green.
It
A
looks
green.
like it's
Green
just
grey.
very smart and sort
Grey
of
green.
classy,
Green
I
grey.
think.
Green grey. Right.
Green grey colour.
So, something to do this time of year now again is checking your tyres. Obviously, there's 3 out of the ones that we've just bought in this last couple of days that all the tyres were out of date and need replacing. And in actual fact, even if you were thinking about, oh, I'm going to sell the Caravan at the end of the year, so if whoever you're going to sell it to, they're going to come along and go, well, the tyres need doing, so we're going to have to charge you to do those tyres, because we're going to knock the price off for us to be able to do those tyres. So the reality of it is, you're better going to get those tyres done now, because if you were to have a blowout or some problem with those tyres because they're too old and it causes then damage to the side, you've just created yourself a load of headache thinking, oh, actually for a couple of £100 I'll save that couple of £100 and I won't do it because I'm going to sell the van. That could end up biting you back, because it could end up, there is a good chance that they could sort of blow out, come apart, anything like that, if it comes off and then creates a big accident, something like that. For a couple of £100, even if you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to sell it at the end of the year, it's not worth it. Just have it done, because when you sell it, if you sell it to a dealer, they're going to come along and go, we've got to replace the tyres, so we've got to reduce the price anyway. So whether you spend the money now or you have it reduced at the end when you sell it, it makes no difference. So don't take the risk. Do your tyres. Have a look on there for the little date, and if they're sort of between 5 and 7 years old, get them done. If we had a chap email the other day actually, and he says, I've just replaced my tyres, and when I've looked at the date on there, because I've been watching your videos about the date, they're already 12 months old. The tyres, it's 2026 now, the tyres are stamped up as 25. Should I go back to the tyre company and moan? And in theory you can, but as long as you make a note and you say, right, I had here's the receipt of the tyres, but they were dated 25, so that's the actual fitment date. You know then that sort of in 5 years time you've got to go, actually the tyres will look like they're 6 years old now, but actually they're only 5 years old. So then I've got to make the decision of what those tyres are looking at, to whether I replace them or not, or if I'm thinking about selling it, or whether the service centre say, coming up to 5 years now, have it done. You could then say, oh, actually they're only 4 years old, because here's my receipt, so they don't actually need doing for another 12 months. So as long as you know that information, which is why we sort of say 5 to 7 years, it gives us that little bit of a window. If the tyres have been sat at the factory for a year before they've been fitted, it's not going to cause a real issue. It's just as long as you know. So that's where our discrepancy of between 5 and 7 years is. When we're taking a van in, if you haven't got proof, we'll just say we work on 5 years. If it's that sort of in-betweeny bit, if we've got proof, then you might be okay, but the chances are once they've got to that 5 years, we're just going to replace them, because for us it's not worth that hassle. So just something to bear in mind. This is lovely, isn't it?
Can you take Caravan to somewhere like Halfords to have them done, or
yeah,
not,
so
or?
most tyre places will do the Caravan tyres. So on the side wall of the tyre, it will tell you what the actual size of the tyre is, and then it's the weight rating. So it's the weighting of the rating of that tyre, of what weight it can take. So I'll show you on the tyre exactly what that is. Lovely that is, isn't it? So that's just one owner. Full Mercedes service history, proper Mercedes-Benz service history, automatic, 5,000 miles, 48,995 I think it is.
Been looked after, that has.
Really, really good, really good. I like that a lot. So, on your tyre, that is, as I say, your date, and then down here we've got 185, 14, and then we should have a weight rating. And so this 102 100 is our weight rating. So that is what defines that it's a Caravan tyre, or a tyre that is a extra load tyre. So that is designed to take extra weight. So it's that 100 102, which is the weight of the tyre, what it will take, the tyre index weight rating, I think they call it. So if you have new tyres, that is what you're looking for. So make a note of your tyres. So 185 14, but the important bit is on the very end, the 104 102 was it? 102, 100. That's the important bit really. Obviously you need it to be the right size, but you need it to be able to take the weight of the caravan. So most tyre places can do that. The only caveat with that is if you've got tyre-on bands. So normally you'll have a little sticker on the alloy wheel that'll say I've got tyre-on bands. Tyre-on bands are fitted to this caravan, and it's a little sticker. And typically I can't find one with a little sticker on there. You just need to let your tyre company know that you've got tyre-on bands on there, because they have to have a special machine to be able to put the tyre-on bands on and off the wheel. So they sort of need to have that machinery to be able to do your tyres. So it's important that you know that you've got tyre-on bands or you haven't got tyre-on bands, because there's nothing worse than taking your caravan, they get all the wheels off and everything, and then they turn around and go, oh, I can't do this because they've got tyre-on bands on. Sorry. Should
they always have a sticker? So if you bought one sort of privately and then you might not know.
In theory, yeah. If it's got tyre-on bands, they should have a sticker.
Always have a sticker.
In your pack of books, you will have a little tyre-on band kit, which will have like an Allen key in there and a bit of information about the tyre-on bands as well. So have a look through your paperwork, and that will then sort of let you know effectively whether it has or hasn't. Typically everyone that I've looked at hasn't got tyre-on bands. So yeah, this week it was all about the tyres. We didn't look in that many vans actually, did we really? Not had a huge amount of new ones in. Again, so some of them that have actually come in have been sold already. So check our website out, see what else is on there. Next week again we've got some more vans due in. I think we've got another motorhome due in as well. So make sure you subscribe, make sure that you've checked our website out, make sure you've been over to Instagram, Facebook and TikTok and see what Isabel's doing over there. And then we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching on Mark at the Caravan Place.